Layout Pro was developed for contractors, virtually any type of contractor that needs to lay out points and lines easily, precisely, and quickly.
Okay, so now we're going to be going over the tape measure function that was recently added to the Focus 35 and the Layout Pro program. So with the tape measure function, where that comes in handy is a lot for a residential guy. They show up to a job, they need to make the job fit in the hole. They do not have predetermined offsets staked in for them. So what they would do in the past is they would come into the hole, they would see about where they want their footing to be in a corner, they would guess, pound a pin in the ground. They know their back line, let's say, is going to be 45 foot. So they're going to hook a tape measure onto this pin, pull 45 foot, make sure that they have their overdig they want on the back, and they would use those as their two control points to establish an unknown location with the total station, which will be up on the bank. Well, with the tape measure feature, we don't need to get a tape measure out of the truck. We can just set the total station up, walk down, pound that pin in the ground, which we already established a mark here. So now that we've got this mark established, it's just our theoretical pin we pounded in the ground. We are going to set up and tape measure. We're going to level up. So when we go in, we're going to go new line. So what that's going to do is that's going to take a shot at this point. It's X, Y, and it's Z. So it's also going to give us a vertical height off of this point. A lot of features for that it can be used down the road. But right now we're just looking for our X, Y 40 foot away from this point. So we shot this point, and now it's physically going to be showing us walking and telling us how far we are from that point. So if we know we want to be 45 foot, we're going to look at the screen, and we are cheating. We do have a point on the ground here, so we would normally just look at our horizontal distance, and that's the distance from that point to this point, irregardless of our slope, and we are going to just figure out where we get to our 45 foot, pound a stake in, and now we have established our 2 points that we're going to use as control to set this foundation.